In this video, I'm going to show you how to use Google Sheets to calculate some basic measures of spread in a distribution. I'm not going to explain how they work. I'll leave that for your lecture, your reading, your textbook, wherever you get your information. This is just to show you how to calculate these things. So we'll start by calculating the maximum and the minimum. And for data, I'm going to use the population size of Virginia cities. So for maximum, I'm going to put it in that cell right there, equals max. Open parentheses, select the data you want to use, which is B10. In this spreadsheet, it's from B10 to B151. So if I just select it, it shows up automatically in the formula. Close parentheses, hit enter, and there's the maximum. That gives us the largest city in Virginia has a population of 454,000. So I could determine that just by sorting this, which I did. So you can see Virginia Beach at the bottom here, that's the largest. And we can determine the minimum just by sorting it and looking at the top, which is Glen Lynn, a population of 118. Or we can calculate it over here. Sometimes it will be easier or useful to calculate. To calculate it, I'm going to put it in cell J3. You can put it wherever you want. Equals min, and then enter your data range, which was, remember, B10 to B151, close parentheses, hit enter, and the minimum, the smallest city in Virginia is on 118. Now let's calculate the standard deviation. That's a somewhat more sophisticated measure of spread than maximum and minimum. Again, very easy to calculate. Equal sign, STDEV, open parentheses, enter the cells that you want to calculate. Again, B10 to B151, close parentheses, hit enter. Standard deviation is 53,431. Now let's calculate the interquartile range. The interquartile range is the difference between the first quartile and the third quartile. If you don't know what that means, ask your instructor, check your statistics textbook. I'm just going to show you how to calculate it. So I'll put it over in here. So to calculate the first quartile, we hit equals quartile, open parentheses, then your data range, again, B10 to B151. Now something new, we hit a comma and then a 1. That comma 1 tells Google Sheets that I want to calculate the first quartile. If I wanted to calculate the second quartile, I'd hit comma 2, third quartile, comma 3, and so forth. So this one is comma 1 for the first quartile, close parentheses, hit enter. There's our first quartile. Now let's calculate the third quartile. Same way, equal sign, quartile, open parentheses, data range B10 to B151, comma 3, because I'm calculating the third quartile, enter, and there it is. Now let's just take the difference, which is P2 minus P3, so equal sign, P2 minus P3, and there's interquartile range. So I subtracted this cell from this cell, P2 from this cell, and I get the interquartile range, 8,081. It's that easy to calculate.